Hi everybody, and welcome back to Yukikaze Gaming. Today, I'm going to be trying out Surviving the Aftermath because it is the free weekend for this game on Steam. If you enjoy the game, it will probably still be available free to play when this goes up. I think I'm going to probably bump my other episodes that I had queued to get this in on time, but I'm not totally sure. So if it's after the weekend that you see this go up, then you probably missed it, and you'll have to buy it if you want to try it. Sorry. Anyway, this is something that I saw a early access thing for some time back, and had kind of put it on my wish list, thinking that it looked kind of interesting. And since I now have the opportunity to try it out for free, I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see how it is. The Steam reviews for this are a little bit on the questionable side. Some folks are not very happy with the game in terms of its polish, it seems like. And originally I kind of assumed this would have a zombie thing going on. I'm not totally sure that's the case at this point. But I'm not really sure also what they would need all the guns and everything for. If it's not zombies, maybe there's just other hordes of looting humans or something. We'll find out. Okay, choices are normal game, guide your people to survive and eventually thrive against all odds in the post-apocalyptic landscape. A custom game, to mold the game to your liking by customizing its various features from catastrophes to resources and more. Or scenarios, to challenge yourself with more compact and varied scenarios in the devastated world. I guess we'll start with normal game. One of the things I think I saw people kind of complaining about was the tutorials in the game, kind of not telling you everything that you need to know. Hopefully I don't get stuck as a result of that. Prologue. Modern civilization is gone. It fell apart in a time when rivaling superpowers fought over power and ideology. Too focused on themselves, no one noticed what was coming until it was too late. Skies rained down fire as thousands of comets and massive objects pummeled the inner solar system. On Earth, cities were leveled and replaced by vast wastelands. As nations vanished, the remaining factions waged decade-long wars over scraps until there were no armies left to command. Now we are all that remains, looking for a new home, looking for a way to start over in this age we call the Aftermath. Yeah, we'll go ahead and enable the tutorial. I think we'll go ahead and stick with the easy mode for this one, because we're still learning the controls. Again, we'll stick with very few catastrophes. The difficulty seems to keep getting higher as we pick more options. Select your starting group of specialists. Kind of a ranger-looking character. Whoa, not that dude. Crazy eyes over here. Satoshi. Oh, there's even more. Oh, they actually have classes too, I didn't even notice. Scientist. I probably shouldn't have double scientists. That's probably a bad move. She has very high scavenge. Interesting. Okay, we'll try going with these two. I think I can do better than that. Raptor! Cobra looks kind of fuzzy. Not a very big pool of randomized colony names, huh? Okay, that one's too appropriate. Here we go, time to try it out. Gate ruins. Rebuild the collapsed gate from the build menu to attract more people to join your colony. With gate specialists... with a gate, specialists can be sent to explore the world map. Okay.
The world is in ruins. Things once considered mundane are hard to find, and habitable land is no exception. A settler has finally found a spot for a new colony.
Drink
With a
of
place
water.
to call home, it is time for a new beginning. Welcome to the aftermath, survivor.
Okay, so it's kind of a civilization style start your location thing. Have to send your settler to a spot, and it's a pretty big map here. Lots of like ruins and ponds and craters. Never mind the craters. We can patch that up. I see. The first building in of your new colony with limited scouting capabilities as well as a small resource and water storage. First colonists can be invited by sending a flare from here. Basic colony map scouting. Looks like there's some limitations on where it can be placed. Maybe it can't be put in areas that haven't been revealed yet? Yeah, I want to first to well, that's not very helpful. How do I?
The world.
Can I not move? See, actually make the character move. Oh. These are just camera controls. Okay. So I'll just do it there.
There are survivors waiting for a signal from the settler. They are cold and hungry, yet willing to work.
Okay, we shoot the flare. And it starts raining.
Your first colonists have arrived.
Achievement unlocked. First step.
Prompted by the signal flare, the rest of the group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it's time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
We've reached a milestone.
First settlers. I should probably drop a couple of these tents, I'm guessing. Select a colonist. To keep things smoothly, a minimum carrier count can be set from the campsite to ensure this. Now try selecting a colonist to see their workplace and activity. Let's start with maybe a minimum like 4 or 5 carriers. Have that many colonists yet, so I don't want to set too many. Can you rotate? You can rotate, okay. Okay, that didn't take very long. Stockpile. I'm not sure if this is like things that are within the radius will get collected or... We'll try building an initial stockpile here and see how that goes. Just to collect berries from berry bushes around the colony using the building's work area. Cannot store food or delicate resources. Stockpiles to collect wood from small deposits using the building's work area. Okay. Okay, so if I put that there, I get a fair number of berries. That seems good. To be on the shore of a pond or lake. This is the closest one to my central area, so I'll try that as a starting location. I see the shores. On the shore? I don't... Seems like it's pretty on the shore to me. Maybe I'm doing it backwards. Maybe it's gotta be... Ah, there we go. Okay. I see. The arrows are where the workers enter, so that can't be in the water. Some roads. Like that. Survivors get to work. The food storage. Rotate the map? Oh, I can rotate the map. Probably want some road going to the food storage. Well, I can't remember. Entrances on that. But I think that was it. And those keys also rotate. Oh, but they do it backwards of what I would expect. I don't like that. It's telling me I still have 6 homeless colonists, so I should probably try to make some kind of shelter for them as well. Shelter for several colonists, cheap to build but very vulnerable to catastrophes, does not give protection against radiation. Colonists are less likely to reproduce in cramped shelters like this. Tent. Do it like that so I can put a little between them. Road. Road. This might have actually been a bad idea, making all these roads up front. Sometimes that screws me over in games like this, but we'll see. Is there anything else that I can craft for free? Okay, so there's a lot of stuff I need to set up here. Gate seems pretty important. Okay. That's interesting. If I exhaust these, I have the ability to move the work area and not just have to keep making a new one all the time. Good to know. Probably need cloth. What do I have? Oh, that's plastic. Not enough wood. I'm still collecting more wood, so that should be okay. Pollution. And over there too, huh? Okay, we can now move the work area for this since those deposits were depleted. Resources are the ingredients for everything in your colony. They can be used to construct buildings or refined into more advanced products. Check how many resources you currently have stored from the top bar. For a more detailed view, see the statistics menu. I guess I really need a recycler. Wonder how you get rid of pollution. Gotta be a thing for that, right? So there's a way to grow more trees. Specialists are skilled individuals that can protect the colony or explore the world map. Units can be sent to the world map from their info panel once the gate has been built. Specialists can gather some basic resources like berries and wood when directly commanded. Easily find your specialists during this via the specialist menu and select multiple units by dragging. Got it. Okay.
What's up? Yep. Reporting in.
You're too late. I've built many roads. Suppose I could connect this over here, though. this is kind of another thing I tend to do in these games that sometimes doesn't work out very well depending on the game. These kind of survivalist management sims have these happiness ratings, and if you work people too hard, then it tends to reduce their happiness until they become unproductive. And I have a tendency to queue up too many things because that's just how my brain works. And I make too much work for people to do, and then they end up unhappy.
Suddenly, muffled cries for help start echoing from one of the shelters. Inside, a large hole has opened up in the ground, swallowing the poor colonist.
Shelter was apparently built on top of a small sinkhole. A makeshift ladder should help get the colonist out without injury. Nearby colonists fetch wood from the stockpile. Together they fashion a crude but functional ladder to lower down the sinkhole. The fallen colonist climbs up, rattled but otherwise unscathed. The hole is filled and carefully covered to prevent any future surprises. Not sure why it says my production's at 0. Doesn't seem right since I have berries that I'm harvesting. A fierce mouse. OUS's. Looks like I'm almost out of wood in this area. Actually, better yet, let's move it to this closer section. There we go. That'll get these out of the way, too.
Yep.
Deposits depleted. Now, I'm not sure with the production limits if this number ticks down every time they actually produce something, or if this is the maximum that can be available before they stop producing. That ticked up, but I think if somebody comes and moves that away into the construction sites, then it will tick back down again. I kind of want to keep an eye on it.
Not everybody is equally skilled in the art of building, but one of the colonists seems extraordinarily bad at it.
His tent looks like it could collapse at any moment as the poorly sewed tarps rip apart. Regardless, the colonist insists he knows what he's doing. In this case, I'm forced to leave it be because I do not have any plastic. Not an hour passes before the supporting poles give in, and the flimsy tent comes tumbling down. Something inside bursts into flames as the colonist fights his way out of the ruins. He's shouting curses about a faulty old Swedish manual. Nice IKEA reference. Uh-oh, it's on fire. Don't know what to do about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to repair this before it burns down. It's most unfortunate. It's all construction. There we go. I should probably build an extra tent too. I feel like I should have probably built the recycler sooner. Because a lot of things seem to need a lot of plastic. And maybe I should have made the gate a little bit later?
All right.
Let's have her gather berries. I don't know what that little... Uh-oh. Mutated. What's that mean? One of your colonists is hurt. Most conditions can be cured in a medical tent. Left untreated, these conditions can cause health loss and can lead to death. Killing colonists. When a colonist has been infected, mutated, injured, or caught in radiation sickness, build a medical tent and have it staffed to treat conditions as soon as possible. Conditions cause health loss and other negative effects if left untreated. Meds greatly increase the speed of recovery and are automatically used directly from a storage when available. Medicine helps with injured condition, iodine pills with radiation sickness, antibiotics with infection. Reduce the amount of various infections, consider building outhouses and saunas to keep people clean and healthy. Old or filthy colonists are more likely to catch infections, whereas high contamination levels can lead to radiation sickness. Left untreated, this can start causing mutations, which take longer to heal. Note that all conditions can be treated medically. Note that not all conditions can be treated medically. Hypothermic colonists need heated shelters to warm up, while desperate colonists crave a happiness boost. Tired or exhausted colonists need a temporary pause from hard labor and a good night's sleep indoors. Tiredness can increase the risk of injuries. Okay. Okay, I just realized this episode has already gone pretty long, but we will pick up next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye, matane!